Good evening and welcome to Weekend Update. I'm your host, Eric Farmer. Today is Saturday, July 19th, 2025. Yes, you could say it's the dog days of summer. Not a lot going on right now. Everybody's on vacation. There's not much happening these days. Everybody's just enjoying the summer, I think. The whole fucking government's on vacation, so that's good. You know, at least when the government's on vacation, you can't pull no shit, right? Yeah, I think the government they get to go on vacation from like June to September. You get the whole summer to go and enjoy their ill-gotten gains. You know, what's the point of making all them tax dollars if you can't have plenty of time to go enjoy it? And sometimes I wish I would have joined the government. But hey, it's the dog days of summer. What can you say? Shit's slow right now. We had some action going on. I think we had the Israeli-Iran war for a few days, and then so that was some excitement not too long ago. But yeah, right now we had the flooding, which just sucks. That pisses me off. I don't know what's going on this week. I mean, but you know, also I live under a rock, so I'm really not paying attention, man. I'm just trying to enjoy the nice weather while it lasts, and just doing my thing. Having a pretty good summer personally. Hey, yo, Adams Citizen, Adams Apple, welcome. Yeah, my summer's been going pretty damn good. Better than I would have expected, considering how my last couple years have gone. But shit, I said I'm going to put all my problems in someone else's hands, and they'll just work themselves out. And it seems like things are working out. Fucking unbelievable. What are you going to do? But yeah, enjoying my summer, man. Not much to do today, man. I didn't do much today. I didn't do no yard work for like the first time since May. Didn't do any yard. I did a little raking where the fucking rodents. They make molehills all over my yard, man. Every day you got to go out there and flatten out all the fucking molehills. Yeah. I want to kill all them fucking rodents, man, but I'm just too nice of a guy, man. I just don't have the heart. I've shot a couple rodents with BB guns over the years, and I always feel so bad afterwards. I got to be less heart. I got to be more heartless. Hey, Ozzy in the house. Nice to see you. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I think last summer I was capturing ground squirrels in a trap. I must have trapped 36. I think I counted like 36 ground squirrels last summer. And man, it's a lot of work, man. You got to set the trap, put some peanut butter and bread in there, and then when you catch the fucker, you got to put the trap into a bucket because they shit and piss all over the place when they're in the bucket. When they're in the trap, they're freaking out and shitting and piss. And then I put them in my car and drive them to another location and release them. That's so. Hey, it was so I haven't been doing that this summer, but I probably should be doing it. It's just it's a lot of effort. But 36 of them I fucking relocated last summer, and they're still just I think each female ground squirrel, they probably give birth to like 5 or 6 young ground squirrels every year. But I've done some research on them. They only fucking live for 3 years, but they breed like fucking rodents. So make sure you stock up on toilet paper. Oh shit. Oh shit. No pun intended, but oh shit. You're right, man. That's a good point, Ozzy. I know I'm going to Walmart tomorrow. That's like the highlight of my month. I go to Walmart like once a month now and stock up on shit, to feed my dog. And, I buy some food there, but man, the food is just garbage at Walmart, really, man. But, I'll buy some things there like spaghetti sauce and fucking just staples, like ground beef and shit, and just throw it in the freezer. It's not too bad, but yeah, most of it, the shit is garbage. But yeah, going tomorrow, so I'm gonna buy some rolls of toilet paper because I'm getting kind of low, man. I'm the lowest I've been on toilet paper since 2020. Wally World, beautiful. Yeah, dude, it sucks, man. I hate having to shop at Walmart, man. It's kind of like I got no choice. Got to make my little bit of money go as far as I fucking can. Shopping at my local grocery store up here is like twice the price of most of the items there. Like stuff that I buy at Walmart costs me twice as much at the local small town grocery store up here. Yeah, I really don't like it, man. Last time I was there, man, it was weird. It was really weird. It was like going into the zombie apocalypse, man. It was like just people like walking around, like staring at their phones. I swear to God, people are pushing their shopping carts, and they got the cell phone like stuck to the front of the shopping cart, and they're sitting there scrolling along and they're walking like a fucking snail, like blocking the hall. You get the fuck out of my way! God damn. We're here to shop, not to fucking scroll on our fucking cell phone, for fuck's sake. I swear there was one guy, he had 2 cell phones. I shit you not, man. He's scrolling on 2 fucking cell phones at the same time. I'm like, what the fuck? What is he, fucking communicating with himself through 2 different phones? I don't know. It's really weird, man. The world has gotten really fucking weird, man. I don't understand it, man. As me, like the only person on the planet without a cell phone, it's really bizarre. People can't. How the fuck do you live without a fucking cell phone, dude? Oh, Mile High Community Channel. What's up, man? I've been watching some of your videos. Welcome. Yes, the world is angry as well. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see that much anger in people. It's just fucking stupidity is the problem, man. And like maybe they're scrolling their phone because they are looking for proof that con job vaccines were shit. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have said the V word, but yeah, crazy. You're going to Walmart, and I go to the Walmart in Evergreen, which is up in the mountains of Colorado. It's not in the mountains, but it's like, heading up into the hills. I don't know, probably like 15 or 20 miles west of Denver. You didn't think there would be that many fucking zombies in there, because it's like Evergreen's kind of like a pretty high class community, I guess. So, I mean, not really high class, but it's got a lot of expensive homes, a lot of, fairly wealthy people that commute to Denver to work and shit. So it's just it's not far to drive to Denver from there. But I just can't believe it. How many zombies are in that place. And the employees, man, they're just like walking through the store, like pushing a basket full of items, that they're stocking or whatever. And they're just like all moving like in slow motion. Like, and they're sitting there talking to each other in Spanish. Like, yeah, it's really bizarre what the world has become. You're just running into the angry ones, yeah, because you live down the city, right? Yeah, you somewhere down in Denver. But yeah, it's weird, man. Yeah. If you like, I did. I like to drive down West Colfax every once in a while. Man, it's fucking. It's like it is like the zombie apocalypse down there, and sometimes I was doing a job down there, down by Sloan's Lake area, and off of Colfax, and I was like fucking, and also doing a job in Boulder, you know, and like going from Boulder to there is like two different fucking total planets. Boulder, like everybody's in good shape. Everybody looks good. People are jogging and riding their bikes and fucking, you know, just and walking their dogs or whatever. You go down there to West Colfax and people are rolling down the street in wheelchairs, limping. Uh, uh. Or fucking cops got people pulled over left and right. The Lakewood Popo. Uh, Good evening, K Dog. K Dog McKay. Yes, Denver has changed. Yeah, I used to love it back in the '80s, man. God, I had such a good time down there back in them days. It was fun in the '90s, but man, the 21st century, holy shit! A lot of people are saying like Denver has fucking died. Yeah, West Colfax Lakewood has always been kind of shady, kind of always been a kind of a shady area, but man, it's really gotten weird. I don't know. I don't go down there all that often, but man, every time I do, it's a shit show. I like to go down there and like people watch, like because I live up here, Gilpin County, maybe 25, 30 miles west of fucking Lakewood. Yep, not many could say they climbed. I did when I was a kid, man. Oh, it was so much fun up there. The parties would go on up there, and all the concerts I seen up there, man, amazing. You can't even climb the rocks anymore. You can't do anything like all the stuff that we used to do back in the day. I'm glad I lived back in them days, man. I'm an old fucker now, but man, I gotta live the best days of this fucking country, or maybe not, but even concerts suck. Yeah, dude, I think the last concert I went to at Red Rocks was like in '99. Yeah, I haven't even been to a concert since then. The last concert I went to was Metallica at Mile High Stadium before they tore down the old Mile. It was like the last concert at Mile High. It was Metallica and a whole bunch of other bands. Kid Rock was there, System of a Down. It was a lot of. It was the summer sanitarium tour. Man, that was crazy, man. God. It was like two or three mosh pits going on in the field. Bandit Citizen gonna head home soon. Where you at, man? Deftones. They were at the summer sanitarium tour. Yeah, I don't remember. I got there late, man. I got there like when Kid Rock was playing. I think there was one. I think they were one other band that played, and then Metallica played. It was man. It was the last big concert I ever went to. And yeah, it was okay. I guess I didn't have that great of a time because I never went to another concert ever. Oh, yeah, at a buddy's house. Nice of you to stop by, man. What do you got? Doing some Saturday barbecue action. Uh, yeah, I just fucking chilled today, man. The weather's so nice up here right now. It's like mid 70s, looking kind of partly cloudy, and all I did today was chop some firewood. I got quite a bit. Then my back started hurting. I was like, yeah, I'm done chopping firewood for the day. But yeah, I got a good pile of firewood going for the winter. I'll be all set. Oh yeah, he was at the Mile High Summer Sanitarium. It was crazy, man. There was two kids right next to me that got into a fight. I was sitting up kind of like high up on like the second level or whatever. I mean, there was a lot of seats up behind me, but I was these two kids got into a fight, man, and they were just fucking pounding on each other, bam, 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 and the whole crowd was just fucking cheering them on. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was funny, man. And then they of course, they both got kicked out, but it was a pretty good fight. And I remember I brought like six or seven, like 5 or 6 joints or whatever. I rolled, like stuck them in my cigarette pack because I used to smoke back in them days. And like I smuggled the joints into the show, Like I light up a joint. I was with my brother, man. Yeah, me and my younger brother were there, and like we were sitting there smoking, and everybody around us, oh, let me hit that, let me hit that. Finally, I just started giving everybody joints here because I had like 5 or 6 joints with me. I ended up giving most of them away because fucking I was tired of people asking me to hit my joint. Yep, that was a good time though. Yeah. It was a pretty good concert for my very last show that I ever went to. I thought about going to some shows since then, but man, I don't like being in huge crowds of people, man. But man, that 99 is like almost a lifetime ago. But in a way, it seems like just like yesterday. Like the 21st century has gone by like, pew! You kids bought me Misfit tickets at Fiddle, and I spilled my beer on this granola with a snowflake. That's the last one out the same. Huh, nice. On this granola with a snowflake. I've never been to a show at Fiddler's Green. But yeah, I think the best show I ever saw my whole life was Iron Maiden at Red Rocks in '85. I was like, man, that was so sick. It was just the concert experience of a lifetime, man. I camped out there overnight before, so you could get front row seats. They called it festival seating. So like whoever got there first got the best seats. So I was like in the fourth row. But man, I paid for it, man. Good thing I was young back then. Hey, Kevin Malloy, what's happening? See, Kevin was at the Misfits show. Danzig is looking old. Yeah, Kevin also lives here in Colorado. So we were a concert. Chill. Yeah, Kevin likes to go to concerts, man. But not me anymore. Um, but yeah, that Iron Maiden concert in 1985 on the Power Slave tour, man, that was so amazing. Yeah, I got in a fight and everything, man. uh, anyways, yeah. But well, I didn't. It was kind of like I would say I won the fight, but it got broken up before anybody got hurt too bad. But it was like the night before when we were getting ready, we were camping out. I was just fucking like, but not many of us got much sleep because it was just a big party and everybody was fucking drinking. And I was like 18 years old at the time. Everybody was like drinking and fucking partying, doing mushrooms and acid and all. Man, it was just fucking. It was the most amazing fucking thing. So yeah, I might have slept for an hour or two, and then I came in there the next morning, right? Everybody woke and like they opened up the place, man. So like early in the morning, they opened it so you could go get your seats. They had to sit there all day long, to keep your seats. Like it was like me and like three of my friends were there, and we were just like sitting there all day long in the hot summer sun, fucking watching them set up the stage. It was pretty badass. The stage, they had like all the Egyptian theming and like the giant Eddie fucking mummy. They had like this 25-foot tall Eddie mummy. Like, well, we sat there all day and watched them set it all up, man. I'll never forget it, man. It was amazing. Anyways, yeah, that's my experience at. Who else have I seen at Red Rocks? I've seen Metallica at Red Rocks. I've seen ZZ Top, Kansas. I haven't been to that many shows there, but some good ones. So I saw the Metallica and Justice for All tour. Yeah, no, it was the Black Album tour in the early '90s, like maybe '90, right around 1991, maybe I don't know, or no, it was like 1990, maybe. Yeah, the Black Album. I think the Black Album came out in '89. Yeah, those were the days, man. Yeah, the world has sure gone to shit since then. I had a pretty good time all the way up till '99. Then the 21st century hit, and now here we are. And it's gone by so fast. Cooking burgers, nice. I'll take one of those. So what else is going on this week? Holy shit. It's just the dog days of summer, man. Not a lot's happening. People are barbecuing. But yeah, that was a great show, that Red Rocks Iron Maiden show. Holy shit. I've seen them twice on that tour, and once at Red Rocks and once at McNichols Arena. So yeah, I got to see that show twice, man. It's awesome. You know, you know. Amazing that Maiden's still going to this day. I don't really consider Maiden like a heavy metal band. There's so much more than that. Like small, yeah. Kevin does like small venues. There's something about a huge stadium show, and it's a lot of energy. I don't know. I haven't been to one since '99, but I think that's the only huge stadium concert I ever went to. Was that Metallica show at Mile High Stadium? But I think other than that, there's been all arena shows. I went to a lot of shows at arenas. Trying to think if I think that's the only show I ever saw in a stadium. Zeus Dickinson filed a plane. Yeah, he flies the plane. Yeah, he's a pilot. Yeah, I don't know if he still does, but he has. But yeah, I think they're still touring right now. Fucking doing the. But Nico McBrain is no longer playing with them live. Uh, yes, voice text. See, man, we didn't have voice text when I was a kid. We had to fucking chisel everything into fucking stone, like the Flintstones. We had stone tablets, so that's how we communicated. A documentary of Dickinson flying the plane. Yeah, I don't know if I'd trust that motherfucker with my life. No, he's been a pilot, a commercial pilot. Imagine that, being such a huge rock star like that and still becoming a commercial pilot and flying for. He flew. I think he flew for like some freight thing. He was like flying freight around the world and shit. And then maybe he did do some, flying of humans. Fucking Bruce Dickinson. Yeah. And they're still going, man. I just hope they put out one more album. That would be. I wasn't expecting them to put out the last album they put out, and I really liked it. So, man, we'd be lucky to get one more album out of those guys. But I think it's going to happen. And it's going to have to be spectacular to beat their last album, their grand finale album. Yeah, never know where these conversations are going to go. Music, politics, can snowboarding. I don't know. I'm not really much of a snowboarder anymore. I'm totally disenchanted with the whole ski industry. Anyway, oh yeah, the link. I'm gonna post the link, man. I need some help here. Yeah, what a really nice day up here, man. Yeah, I didn't do much. I chopped quite a bit of firewood. All right, Mile High. Thanks for stopping by, man. To fucking check out more of your videos, man. He's a Mile High, man, community channel. It's kind of like do like cop watching and shit. I've seen some videos like that from him. I recommend check out his shit. We'll talk to you soon, brother. Oh, he's got Popeye the Sailor on his fucking logo. That's fucking awesome. Fuck yeah. Yeah. What else happened this week? I don't know. Not much, man. I think summertime. The whole world is on vacation, except for us poor working slobs. Have to pay the bills. What's going on, baby? The motherfucking rent. I would like an Eddie Murphy joke. It's like things have gotten so bad. You know, you go up to a girl on the street and say, "Yo, baby, how you doing? What's going on, baby?" The motherfucking rent. You got to have a job if you want to be with me. That was a joke back in the '80s. It's gotten a lot worse since then. I used to love those Eddie Murphy live stand-up shows. I used to fucking watch that shit over and over. I would listen to it on a cassette in my car. And he wasn't even the greatest stand-up comic ever, but he was good back in them days. But he would even tell you, man. I've seen him in interviews. He's like, I'm not very good at. He's like, I'm not really a good stand-up comic. So he was being humble, and I appreciate that in a person, you know, talking about how great they are. It was like, yeah, I'm okay as a stand-up comic. I find that attractive in a person, humility. I think can't stand arrogant people. Always talking about how fucking great they are, right? You know, people that are really great, they don't have to tell you about it. Their actions prove it. Right? The people that are always talking about how great they are, they usually turn out to be fucking assholes. People that are always bragging about themselves. I got, my older brother's like that, man. He, th- he thinks he's the greatest thing that ever fucking since sliced bread.
Hey,
Hey, we
buddy.
got a guest here.
Just thought I'd say hi. How you doing, farmer? You froze up. Yeah, he froze up. And I'm just sitting over here with a couple buddies, having a little enjoyment. Yeah, you froze up though. You're gonna have to restart, partner. I don't want to go offline just in case you phase out, so I'll sit here for a moment. How you guys doing? What the hell is farmer talking about anyway? Yeah, life fucking sucks. But it ain't that bad. Come on, let's get real. Oh, kinda heard you. Yeah, I knew we lost him. I knew it. That son of a gun. You show up and he runs out of town. What the hell? How you guys doing, man? Just sitting in town right now. Saying, hello, how y'all doing? Come on, I'm not a one-man show. I don't work that way very well. Son of a bitch. Hell, might as well change the camera now. Might as well go watch the dog. Watch the dog run around. There's a dog. He's
Yeah,
running around.
I lost my connection there for a minute.
Ah,
Sorry.
there you are. All right, good. I didn't want to have to turn this into the dog show.
Oh man, that'd be fine with me, man. You know how much I love dogs.
Yeah, yeah.
What's that? That looks like a Malamute.
Uh, Husky.
Husky.
I kind of forget. Yeah,
They're
big Husky.
similar.
Yeah,
Husky and
yeah.
Malamute are
He's
similar.
he's a good mutt.
Yeah,
He's a good boy.
yeah, man. They're Huskies, man. They're loud. They like to screech a lot.
Oh, it's good to see you guys, man.
Yeah, man. What are you doing?
I'm not at home right now, but
I
what
can
the
see that.
hell? I'll come say hi to you.
Looks like you're in a nice place.
Yeah, I'm in town. I'm sitting at my buddy's house, like I do every week for a day.
How far is town?
Yeah, I don't know. Depends how fast I drive. So it's probably 20 minutes away.
Okay, that's that's
But
about
I'm
how
at
far
the edge
I am.
of town. I'm at the edge of town, so
I'm like 15 minutes from the nearest
yeah.
town,
That right there was one of my best buds.
but the nearest town to me has like, I don't know, 5 or 6 thousand people.
Oh, I think we got like 15,000. I don't know. How many
But
people are in Brainerd, Jason?
the whole area where I live, between
I
like
know
Black
Baxter's like 8,000.
Yeah, Brainerd's like 15.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah, about 15. Well, we live in Minnesota, so you always got the twin towns. So the other town is about 8,000. This one's 15. So you might as well say we got 250,000 people. Right? It is summer. It
in the
is
whole
summer.
area. Yeah, in the
Yeah,
whole
it's
area.
summer. Now, during the summertime, that's why I don't get reception. The population swells
You
up.
get like a lot of tourism and shit.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
a lot of lakes and
We,
shit
we
around
got a rule around here. You come on vacation, you leave on probation.
there. Yeah, I've heard that one before.
How's it going? I got Kane again. Well, Ashley asked me if I could take her a few hours today. And I'm like, and then from 4 to 10, and like, why can't you just stay overnight? Why bring him back at 10 o'clock?
Nah, we're still here.
Oh, he's here. Overnight.
Oh, you
It is
fucking
the peak
froze
of
up.
vacation season right now.
Oh, yeah. Severely.
And I went to Emily. Okay. Days.
Yeah. No, I got to head home here shortly, though.
I was gonna go, and I was like,
What's going on, man?
Not
You
too
wanna-
much.
well, because I was up.
I mean, well, you got to head home so quick.
5:30.
Because I'll drink too many beers and I won't be able to get home.
I got you.
There
I have that problem a lot.
is a short window.
Yeah, 2 to 3 beers at the most, and you
Oh,
got
I
to go.
got to sleep.
Yeah, well, I always figure about 3 to 5.
You know, 3 is pushing it real bad. 3, you're over the limit.
Yeah, I know.
That's fine, man.
2, you're over the limit.
I wake up and I'm over the limit. What's the
limit
difference?
is so small, it's ridiculous. It's
Yep,
0.08.
very true. Very
You know?
true.
It's like
Yep.
2 beers and you're way over the limit.
Yep.
Fucking insane.
And I haven't even pissed yet.
I could drink a 6-pack and have no problem driving. You know, I think
probably
the
like
limit should be
fucking
different
check
for
my
every
phone and
person.
see
You
what
know,
time it is.
you go to a driving school.
Oh
and
no!
like,
I'm like,
just drink and see how you drive, and then they can set your limit.
Yeah.
oh, that's fine.
I don't agree to that either, but whatever, right? I just say live and let live.
It's just an idea, right?
I just say don't fuck with me unless I
But why should
cause
it be
damage.
one limit? Why should it be one limit for everybody? You know, that's bullshit.
I get rid of Autumn tomorrow, so I want to do something today.
Yeah, that's a bitch. Anyway.
And it's so low, but we all know why. Because it's a fucking racket to keep people in their fucking
We
system.
went to St. Cloud on Thursday.
You know, they got this thing, and then they got a liquor store on every other corner,
I didn't spend it, but,
and a bar on every other corner.
And a church on the third corner.
Dude, who's that person talking?
My buddy. You can't hear him, can you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Talk about you?
It's all right.
I don't know. He's talking about something totally different we are, so don't even concern.
Yeah, I know. That's that kind of.
They're all trying to hide now, man. What the fuck? No, I'm just joking.
No.
No. Just my buddies I've hung out with for 20 years.
You're enjoying your summer up there.
Yeah.
her mom's like,
Well, it's Honestly, this might be one of the first nice evenings. It's been raining and cloudy and shitty and then smoky. It's just been kind of shitty all summer.
We're getting smoke here too, a little, but not too bad.
I
Just a
know.
little bit, just enough.
Yeah.
You can,
Let's
the
go.
mountains don't look all crisp.
Yeah, no,
Oh, I hate you, smoke.
So
it poured
I'm
in
feeling
from
a lot worse.
Canada.
I get up on Thursday.
There's a fire in Canada. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
fucking every summer there's fires in goddamn Canada.
yeah. It's like they ain't got no firefighters.
Ready to go, and I'm like,
If you're gonna
Oh,
smoke us
what?
out, Canada, at least come down
We're
here
going
and
to
fucking
St.
give us some weed.
Please give us some marshmallows.
Said it.
A Hershey's chocolate bar would be nice too, you know.
That's funny because you almost sound like a
I
Canadian.
got ready.
Well, they're our cousins, from what I understand. I don't know.
Minnesotans sound a lot like
Yeah.
fucking Canadians. if you ask
Yeah,
me.
they're the redheaded step cousin. You just don't talk about it.
About it. See, that's it. What are you talking about?
Right on the south side of the ball.
Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
That's one of my favorite South Park episodes when Canada goes on strike. Have you ever seen that, man? It's so funny.
Like
Never really watched it. So.
Oh man, it's so funny.
Oh,
Canada goes on strike.
Nothing happens.
They're trying to
Nothing
around
happens.
the world. Everybody's like,
The world didn't stop.
the world didn't give a shit about Canada being
Yeah.
They're
You
like,
can keep your toothpicks.
there are people start starving to death and shit. Pretty funny.
We were there for like a half an hour checking out all the kids.
All right.
They finally settle the strike, and they get like their
Well,
what they gain
obviously,
is like
no.
every
Obviously,
Canadian gets
I
a
was like,
buy
we're
one
not
get
even-
one
I
free
just
meal
said,
at
no,
Bennigan's,
obviously, we can't.
and like a
Yeah,
coupon
yeah.
for something.
Us,
Yeah.
Adam and I, we have
So much free
our
chewing
donut.
gum. That's what they settled the strike for.
And one of them had
Okay.
like
A buy one get one free coupon at Bennigan.
I
Only if you buy something at equal or lesser value.
almost looked at my wall. I was like, yeah, I have to take this one. So
Buy one meal and get one of equal or lesser value at Bennigan's.
So then after we left there, all right, guys, well, I'm not
So,
gonna be the creepy.
always let the big in order first.
Do my own thing.
But one another thing that in that episode,
Look,
the Canadians swear that the Canadian government has apologized for Brian Adams
I bought.
several
I went to
occasions.
Target and I bought.
Just Target.
For what?
What is that?
They said something about Brian Adams and the Canadians. Are like, the Canadian government has apologized for Brian Adams on several occasions.
Target.
Target was connected to the mall.
I haven't heard of Brian
I know
Adams
what's
in
gonna
fucking
benefit
30
you
years.
is to buy
He's Canadian.
Splinter.
I didn't know that.
I
Yeah.
spent
Now
probably
you do.
$15.
That's some
Yeah,
information that you really didn't need, right?
He had a one-hit wonder off of,
The summer of '69. Yeah.
well, yeah, I was thinking of,
It's the mall. Like
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. He had a Brian, yeah, that tune.
Oh, I saw the close pants. I've seen them all a few times.
He's had a few.
Those rock man.
Yeah.
$100
Yeah.
on up to 1,000.
Well, fuck him, because he didn't buy me a cigarette.
So like,
Yeah.
I don't even know my
No,
style.
I have nothing against Brian Adams. I mean, you know,
I used to shop at Arrow.
some of his songs are enjoyable. I admit it.
Only 80 cents.
I actually saw him in concert. You know, I got a free
But like,
ticket.
I used to.
Oh, no shit.
I mean, when you.
I would have
He
seen
was-
that,
He was
honestly.
opening for Journey.
I bet you if we would have went, we would have got laid.
I was so young then. I was only
Oh,
was like
even better.
15 I was only like 15 years old at the time.
Yeah, no regrets.
So yeah, I couldn't drive myself. I had to get a ride from my friend's parents.
All right, bud. I'm gonna spend the last few minutes with my buddies here, and if you're still on, I'll see you at home.
Well, yeah, man. Thanks for stopping
All
by.
right,
Pleasure
take
to
it
talk.
easy, bud.
Garlic
See ya.
bread. Not garlic bread, but
And he's gonna disappear. Wow, it's amazing. Hell yeah. Where are we at? 45 minutes. Fuck yeah. Still got time, man. That was a very eventful 45 minutes. I think we got a lot accomplished. We might just go 1 hour tonight or less. And then I could finish off the month with a 2-hour live stream. Or I could do a 2-hour live stream right now. I don't know. Depends. We'll see what goes on here in the next 15 minutes. But yeah, that was nice talking to Joe Dirt. He seems to, man, that guy's been, he's almost dead. He almost died not too, a few years back. And he's come back fucking strong. I think he had to have heart surgery or some shit, man. He seems to be doing really well. Yeah. Amazing what humans can go through. Some of them, man, I've seen a lot of people die young, man, Joe's still here. The Abandoned Citizen. That's an interesting handle. I think we all feel like abandoned citizens. When you wake up and realize that this whole thing about being a citizen in this country, in this world, is better. It's not as good as they made us think it was. School. I was just watching this video about tax, like in property tax, like how it's like basically like, man, they just keep raising people's property taxes. So even if you own your home, it's like you're still fucking renting your house from the government. It's, and then there are some states that are trying to do some, like Ohio is trying to get a petition. They got a petition for people to sign to get rid of the property tax unconditionally. It's like, well, but if we get rid of the property tax, who's going to pay for the fire department and the police and all this? Like other taxes can be, levied, and instead of a fucking goddamn property tax, where if you don't pay it, they come and fucking throw your ass out of the house. The fucking rich got taxed because, of course, they always do. But I'm just talking about the property tax. And they keep raising people's property values, and it's such an evil racket, man. They're just putting the people's where they got to pay thousands and thousands of dollars a year in property taxes, on the house that they fucking own. It's really, really irks me. I think I would love to see this bill in Ohio pass. I strongly doubt it will, because there's going to be huge fucking roadblocks by the powerful people in this world, right? And there's not going to be a relief in the property taxes in this country, man. It's fucking slavery. You can't own a piece of property in this fucking world without fucking someone still making you pay them rent. It's really disturbing. And the rich get tax cuts. I don't know. Really, the rich don't pay taxes at all. That would be counterproductive. But are you still here, Kevin? I was going to ask you, man, something. Rich protect pedos. And they are the pedos. A lot of LGBTQ people are very wealthy. It seems like they got all the money these days. I don't know why. But here in Colorado, there's a lot of rich LGBTQ people, we'll just call them. To be respectful. I mean, I don't care what you want to do in your own privacy of your home. You know, I don't go around talk about it, but whatever. But yeah, Percival, man, this guy, he likes to bring out a lot of really nasty subjects. The people on YouTube, they don't like it. When we talk about those things, they tend to like. Come on. I had to let the doggy in. He was knocking at the back door. Can you hear him drinking? He's pissed off at me because I'm all out of fucking milk bones. I have to go tomorrow to the. That's another thing I got to buy at Walmart tomorrow. I'd rather buy shit at Walmart than fucking order it on Amazon. I think at least I'm keeping some local people working by shopping at Walmart. Amazon is it's just what they've turned it into today, right? Those are your choices: Amazon, Walmart, or go to your local grocery store and pay twice the price. It's just fucked up, man. It's just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's your freedom of choice in America. Amazon or Walmart. Paper or plastic. No, there's no more plastic. All we have now is paper bags here in Colorado, which is fine with me. But they charge you for the bags. I think it's only like 10 cents a bag. Or maybe it's 25 cents a bag. Some places I've been to, I know it's 25 cents a bag. They're trying to discourage people from using paper or plastic. To bring, reusing your own bags, or you can use a box for free. So yeah, I don't buy enough groceries. I usually just use this shopping cart, take it to my car, and I can unload it and just do away with the whole bag thing already. Just steer clear of this whole bag bee's nest. You know, it's convenient, but you really don't need it. You put the groceries right back into the cart, wheel them out to your car. You know, it's more work for sure. That's what I do when I go to Walmart. You know, I don't use the bags. I just fucking take the groceries, put them back in the checker. I can checks it through, put it back into the cart as he or she is checking it out, and then I just push it out to my car, and then when I get to my car, I have like a couple totes in there, and I put all the groceries in the totes. Then when I get home, I can just lift out a couple totes. And done. And I get put all the groceries away. And it's a whole big fucking ordeal, man. But I used to go there like once a week. And I was like, why am I going here once a week? I should just buy more every 2 weeks. I said, why am I going every 2 weeks? I could go every three. Why go every 3 weeks? I could go once a month. Now I might just start going once every 2 months. Fuck it. Because like all the stuff I buy there is like stuff that is like lasts a while. I don't buy many perishable vegetables and shit. The produce is garbage at Walmart. My God, I tried buying their produce and it's just either it fucking rots on the way home or you know But after the second or third day, it starts growing fucking mold on it. And, man, there's something about Walmart produce. There's some kind of fucking fungus that lives in Walmart, man. And it just attacks all the produce. AC's on his way home, maybe. Come on. Hoping, man. We're pulling for you, bro. No, you can make it. Maybe I'll go at least an hour and a half tonight. Then I could do my last video of the month. Another hour and a half. Because I only get 5 hours. It's interesting in SteamYard, man. They're always trying to. Every time I go on SteamYard now, they're pushing. Pay, and you got. They want me to fucking subscribe again, like instead of using the free, They want money, man. Of course they want money. But now they're saying, 40% off for the summer sale. So 40% off would probably be like close to $300, for 1 year. I don't know. Hey, Ken Rotman in the hizzy. When I was subscribed, it was like $200. That was like maybe 5 years ago. Of course, they want $450 now. Everything's gone up 150%. They got to survive too. I don't have money like I used to have, man. Can't afford to just give StreamYard fucking $300. Yeah, 15 minutes, sure, man. We got all the time in the world, baby. At least I could go 2 hours tonight if I wanted to. We're at the 1 hour mark just about here. Then I could finish up the month with a 1 hour stream. I kind of like it, doing shorter streams. Like I used to do like 3 hours every stream. I think that was too much. For someone to watch a stream that's 3 hours long, after the fact. So that's where I get most of my views, is like after the stream is over. I think there's some fucking crazy, stupid people out there that watch it, man. I don't know why. Fuck yeah. Here's to them. Here's to you motherfuckers that watch my stream in the future. Thank you. I want to thank y'all. Anybody takes the time to watch even 2 minutes of my stream on a regular basis. You're the people. The reason I do this shit. It's just for fun, It's just a hobby. No, it's more than that. It's also an online friendship, that we've developed here, right? kind of a small community of people that we're all friends with each other. We've never met in person. No, there's a few people on here I've met in person, but the vast majority of my viewers I've never met. Because I live a fucking under a rock. That's a fact. I actually live under a rock. See, this is my rock. And I don't follow what's going on in the world as much anymore. Very little. It's like how much my life has changed since like I got rid of my cable TV. Like my satellite TV connection. Like back in like 2017, I think. Yeah. So that's when I got rid of my cable TV connection, and so yeah, I went pretty late into the game, still getting satellite TV, and they kept raising the fucking price. Fuck, why am I paying $80 a month for this shit? This rerun, and I could find it all on the internet anyways. Even if I wanted to watch that garbage. So I just said, fuck it, I'm done with fucking satellite TV. Because they just kept raising the rates, man. They didn't realize how the internet would take over. Or maybe they did. So they were going to milk as much money out of the people as they could before everybody told them to go fuck themselves. When you signed up for the internet, for the satellite TV back, maybe like around 2010 or 2012 or whatever, you signed up for a new package from like Dish Network or whatever, and it was like $25 a month, right? And then by the time I canceled it, it was like going on $80 a month within like a 5 or 6 year period, like get the fuck out of here. People are insane. Showing me these fucking reruns over and over and over and over and expecting me to pay you $80 a month. You fucking arrogant piece of shit. Who do you people think you fucking are? I mean, honestly. Who throws a shoe? I mean, honestly. Yeah. Now satellite cable TV and the whole mainstream media network is fucking on the ropes. People don't watch it anymore, man. All the fucking advertisers are going to YouTube. Imagine that. They're dropping the fucking mainstream cable TV networks. And shows are being canceled left and right on the whole fucking cable TV industry is fucking dead, taken over by the internet, by YouTube, basically. Everything is YouTube right now. But YouTube will go that way too eventually. Watch. Eventually, YouTube will fucking get fucking destroyed as well. There'll be some other thing that comes out. But everybody's on YouTube, right? So that's where it's at, because that's where everybody's watching. So that's where everybody has to be. I don't like it, man. I wish there was more. But I go and use other platforms, and there's no traffic. So you're forced onto YouTube because none of the other platforms have any traffic whatsoever. Fucking ever. It's dead. It's like the shopping mall. It's just dead. It's like you go onto those other video platforms, man. And there's a lot of good videos on there, but there's just not many people there. Everybody's on YouTube. Someday that's going to change, though. But who knows? Who the fuck knows what the future holds? But that's why, people want to go to these other platforms, but there's no one there. You just hear crickets chirp, chirp, chirp. You're never going to get the traffic that you get on YouTube. And people have to commit to a different platform, and spread the word. It's all controlled bullshit, basically. But I like other platforms, man, because you could find some videos that you won't find on YouTube. It's just how much YouTube has changed, for sure. When I first got on this platform, it was so much different. How long? Many years ago, I started doing YouTube, like 2009, maybe. I think that's when I started my first YouTube channel. And then I started this one like in 2012, I think. It's hard to believe that I've had this channel for 13 years now, man. But those 13 years have gone by like fucking real fast. Fucking no viewers. We got no. According to this, we got no viewers. Oh no, 6 viewers. Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't. We'll just wait for a minute. See if Joe wants to come back on when he gets home, or anybody else. Yeah, it's a beautiful early evening up here in this summer. You gotta really enjoy the summer up here, man. It's the best, only time of year when the rest of the world is sweltering in the heat. We're up here just like, but we pay for it with 8 or 9 months of fucking chilly, cold, shitty fucking weather. So that's why a lot of people like to come up here in the summertime. A lot of the houses around here were built as summer homes, and then they were like remodeled and added on to become full-time residences where people live up here year round. But their home was originally built as a summer cabin where people would come up, like back in the 50s and 60s. They would build these little summer cabins. The economy was great. People had buy me a little piece of land up in the mountains, build myself a little cabin up there, and then I can go up there in the summertime, and it's beautiful. When it's all hot down here, it's nice and cool up there in the mountains. I don't think they stayed up there. They just would go up there on the weekends or whatever. I don't know. Or sometimes some people from all over the country, would own a summer cabin up here in the mountains of Colorado. But now a lot of those places are been added onto, and people live there now all year round. There's not many homes. No, there's quite a few homes around here that are people just come up here in the summer, and it's abandoned all winter. But yeah, I work on a lot of houses like that up here. It's just ridiculous what people have done over the years. We don't need a permit. We're up here in the mountain. We don't need to follow the building codes. Hey, greetings, Aneki from Colorado to Texas. How are things down in Texas? But it's hot as fuck and full of thunderstorms and tornadoes. That's my guess. Dude, we actually had a tornado in Rolland or Netherlands last week. Believe it or not, it was just a little tiny tornado, but it was a tornado. Thank God there was no damage, but I've seen pictures of it. Like, damn, is it? You can never get a tornado in the mountains. But no, I've seen one over. So yeah, they happen. Just walked in from mowing a pasture, not crazy hot, but very humid. Oh, yeah, where are you at? Canada? Lots of WM. Yes, I think so. I'm fucking sure of it. Like, man, with these fucking floods we've been having this summer all over the fucking country. Not to mention what happened last year with the two fucking hurricanes and yeah, the fires of Los Angeles. Fucking. Luckily here we haven't had anything, but not since like 2013 when we had a huge flooding event in 2013. It was fucking pretty intense. Uh-huh. You know? Yeah, I see them every day, man. Every day. The skies are in. But some people think it's not nothing. It's been going on for a very long time. Possibly forever. Humans have been manipulating the weather long before you could even imagine. So the history we've been told. Oh, don't know. I think yes. It's just a story, and everybody believes it. But I'm starting to have my doubts. What they tell, they've already changed it, man. They've already changed history in my lifetime. You've been watching my lives for quite some time on the same way. Thank you. Yes. Appreciate it, man. But it's like doing this to, talk to people on the same wavelength, right? We all know what's happening. Most people just live in denial. You know what I mean? They don't want to. They don't want to They don't want to look at the true scope of reality. Just too disturbing. I learned that a long time ago. Because when I first came into reality, and it was disturbing to me. And I wanted to go around and tell everybody I knew. Oh my, it's basically like Chicken Little running around. The sky is falling. I learned that it doesn't do any good to try to tell other people what you know. It's just, you know, it's hopeless. They're so brainwashed, and so the average American just doesn't want to hear the truth whatsoever. It's just too goddamn disturbing to them. It's like when he's like, no, no, they cover their ears and they don't want to hear what the fuck you have to say. So I learned that a long time ago. It doesn't do any good. It just makes your life more difficult because these people now they don't want to deal with you. So I just keep it to myself, and I talk to my friends on the internet that have a similar idea. There are very few people I know in the real world that I can talk to about these subjects, that aren't going to be just like all uncomfortable and they're just. But you just got to be tactful how you talk to people, in the real world. But some people, a lot of people I know are, yeah, they get it. Yes, denial would be easier for sure. The truth is fucking disturbing, really, my opinion. It's, well, but no, but it is real. But it's also very interesting. What the fuck is really going on in the world? You got it. I got someone backstage, man. I caught one. Oh, Senor Dirte. Yeah, but I see why a lot of people they don't want to. They don't want their apple cart disturbed. Mr. Dirt's trying to get through, but yeah. Let's see if he can get in here, man. Yeah, the truth is much more interesting than denial. It's it depends on what your perception of the truth is. Truth is, I think it's subjective, but reality is not. Jorgen Becker, how you doing? Yeah, you know, truth is subjective. I think facts are facts. Isn't that what Indiana Jones says? If you want truths, you need to go to philosophy class. If you want the facts, that's what we deal with here. Netherlands is buying Eldora. I heard that. Yeah. I didn't know. How the hell did you find that out? Joe is trying to see if we can get in contact with Joe. There's some kind of deep space background disturbance going on, and we can't get Joe on here. We're getting some interference, possibly from the Zebula Nebula or somewhere. It was in the news. Well, yeah, it's all over the internet, right? That would be cool, man. I think that would be really fucking cool if Netherlands buys Eldora.
That's all right.
Hey, there he is, Senor Dirte. But you know what? I strongly doubt it'll happen. But we can always hope. I don't think Netherlands has that kind of money, but yeah, but they have the credit, right? I guess so. Yeah, I would. I would pitch in a few bucks to buy Eldora. Get rid of the fucking goddamn corporate scumbags that own it now. Because all the ski areas are owned by corporate scumbags. I think Joe froze up, man. Joe froze. Oh, I think that would be awesome. I think that would be a great thing. That's why I doubt it will really happen. If you say it's happening, then it's already happening. Fuck yeah. That's awesome, man. Because that's like right in my, it's my town, man. It's where I live. It was a great place before it was taken over by corporations. We'll see how, if Netherlands does buy it and how it changes. You know, I think it would be a great thing if they got rid of the massive passes. They quit going on Icon or Epic Pass. Just if you want to ski at Eldora, you got to buy an Eldora Pass. There's no more, because that's how it used to be 15 years ago or whatever, before the Icon and Epic Pass. And since they got the Icon and Epic Passes, I fucking, it's gone downhill every year. Downhill every year. Well, that's what it's all about, right? Skiing and snowboarding is about going downhill. You're right. But you got to go uphill too. They were going downhill really fast. Well, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do on a ski resort. Go downhill really fast. Then you go uphill, and they got that one lift in the front of Eldora, man. It's amazing how fast it goes. Icon fast, and now that's nothing these days. $1,009. $1,009 is fucking not much money these days, really. In the grand scheme of things, it's pretty good value. $1,009. And that makes it tough because everybody can afford it, and it makes all the ski areas way too overcrowded. You could buy an Icon Pass for that price and ski all these ski areas all over the country, basically. But what's the most popular state for skiing? Colorado, right? So everybody comes to Colorado. And Utah, and it just becomes way overcrowded. I'm just bitching, man. I remember the days when it wasn't overcrowded. Nobody wanted to go to Eldora, man. Eldora was a crappy ski area. Now it's like the closest ski area to Denver and Boulder. Come on, Joe. It's just too much interference coming from Joe's area, Minnesota. I think it's all the tourists up there right now. But yeah, I think maybe next year I'll buy an Icon Pass for $1,000. But you got to buy it right now. No, I don't want to. I'm not going to go snowboarding at ski areas. It's just, they just ruined it, man. There's Joe. Who's that? Is that your chicken coop? Joe's got this fucking killer chicken business going. I lost him again. Yes, we need the spring sale. And you could buy one and you could go for the rest of the spring and the next year. That's the way to buy a season pass. Buy it in the spring and you could get the rest of the spring and the next whole season. That would be so amazing if the town of Eldora or the town of Netherland bought Eldora. Yeah. No. I think, who knows? It might be the worst thing ever. Might fail. No, it'll never fail. People will always go to Eldora because it's so close to Boulder and Denver, and it gets some goddamn good snow sometimes. But it's a shit show, man. God, it's such a shit show. That's what I hate about it. It just like, so many people. It's ridiculous. So it's a double-edged sword, right? You want the revenue, the business, but all the people ruin it. You know, it just becomes overcrowded. There's no place to park, and they start charging money for parking. I'm sure the town of Netherlands could make a lot of money off of it. Hey, there's Joe Dirt. I mean, whatever he's calling himself these days. Yeah, there he is. He's doing all kinds of shit. This guy, you can't stop this guy. I wonder if Joe uses slave labor to build his fucking empire. Anywho, maybe, and he says, Joe, grow your hair back. You could open a donut shop and make a ton of money. But the fucking the gas station up the street from me, they sell donuts for $3 for one fucking donut. $3 for one fucking donut. That's what crazy the world has become. They sell it for $2.99. You know, to trick you. You don't think it costs $3 for one fucking donut. Oh my God. It sickens me, man. You could charge $5 and make them fancy. It just boggles my mind, man. They want $3 for a fucking donut. And then you could go down to the fucking grocery store down in the city and buy a whole dozen donuts for like $3. I don't get it. But yeah, oh, this is a fancy donut. This is better than your average donut, so you're going to pay $3 for it. Fuck out of here. That's the world we live in today. Joe's, he's there, but he's frozen. We'll see. Hopefully Joe didn't actually freeze up. On my screen, he seems pretty damn frozen. But yeah, I can't believe. I was like, split reality down to the donuts. Does this donut have sprinkles in it? Yeah, some of them do. Yeah, you get it with sprinkles or chocolate. You know, I mean, they're pretty good donuts, but fuck, $3 for one goddamn donut. Someone, you know, is greedy. Well, you know, people need to make money these days, right? Everything is so fucking expensive, right? We got to charge $3 for a goddamn donut. We need money too. But no, they're pretty good donuts, man. I've had a couple. It's tough for me to spend $3 on a goddamn donut. I'd rather starve to death. Yeah, like I said, sprinkles, icing, fucking chocolate, whatever, icing. Yeah, there's all different varieties. You know, I'm sure they don't sell them all. So yeah, a lot of them have to get thrown in the garbage, or fed to the bears. I don't know. You could buy a 6-pack of cinnamon in that for the supermarket. Yes. But we don't have a supermarket, and so they're selling them to the people that live around the area, and they don't have much of a choice. We could pay $3 for a donut, or you could pay $3 for a crappy ass mass produced fucking tasty cake. You know, if you want an alternative to their $3 homemade donut, it's just not a good economy we're living in, man. It's very, very hard on the fucking consumer. It's hard on the consumer these days. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Ralph? It's hard on the fucking consumer. The consumer's taking it up the fucking pooper. Yeah. It's the consumer. We're just getting screwed. Yeah, they're just not letting a abandoned citizen in, man. I don't know, man. I'm thinking it's the tourist traffic in your area right now, fucking choking you out. We got this guy not sure. You know, he's fucking really smart. You know what I'm saying? He's very fucking, he's gonna solve all of our problems. You know, he's gonna solve, he's gonna solve the fucking dust storms. He's gonna solve the crops, you know. And if he don't, I'm gonna kick his smart balls up to the roof of his smart fucking mouth. Oh, I got someone backstage. Come on, Joe. You can do it. Let's go. Let's go. Well, that's funny. Like, not sure. What was it? That's funny. They all thought his name was not sure. I hope, man. So funny, man. Come on, Joe. God damn. Oh, at least we got him earlier. Do something smart. Do something smart. Yeah, the government man was hilarious in that movie. He's in charge of the schools, man. You know, makes a very ripe banana with plain yogurt, cocoa powder, raw peanut, natural chunky peanut butter, and optional raw honey. Checks all the happy and health boxes. Mm, very ripe banana. I don't know. I like my bananas like medium ripe. I don't like them green, and I don't like brown, soft ass bananas. Somewhere in between. But yeah, very ripe bananas are good for making banana bread. Ah, damn, Joe was there first. He's there. I don't know if y'all can see him. Cheap and no sales tax. Like it. Plain yogurt. Plain yogurt. Kogu, raw peanut. Sounds like a great recipe for happiness. Come on, Joe. Get your shit together. Oh well, where you go, where she goes, man. It's all good. So I'm gonna fucking go ahead and wrap it up, man. Thank everybody for stopping by. Fuck yeah, love you guys. Yeah, I think we're about done for the night, and we'll see y'all next week.